Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing Hero Siege today. Oh, man. Anyways, I'm just getting the screen all ready to go, and we should be up here in a moment. We are going to be on the USAE server. Oops. I think this is it. Let me just see. Can't remember. Maybe it's this. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and switch screens. Where is it? Game capture, properties, Hero Siege. Alright, it should be up here in a second. There we go. And look at that. Patch 5.6, new class, the Illusionist, revamped player animations, traveling merchant, challenge dungeons, smoother leveling, and more challenging endgame. New season has begun, leaderboards have been reset, old seasonal characters, items, and rubies have been moved into the non-season, creating a fresh start for everyone. So that is really nice. I'm just gonna turn the volume of the music down on my end. But anyways, let's just go ahead and go right on into my goodness, I can't speak. Just cannot speak. So there's a exclusive. I don't know how to access it though. Looks like it's through the shop. Yeah, so let me hold on. Let's go to this screen real quick. I'm just gonna get it for myself, and then we could play the new character. But in all honesty, I should almost use the Pyromancer just because the Pyromancer is really strong for speedrunning the whole campaign. But I really do want the new character, so it's pretty much just going to be the idea. Do I have to go back? Create new character. So I literally just bought it. And it just, my goodness. Maybe I have to go here. According to our records, you already own this item. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna have to close the game and then reopen it, because apparently it, like, after I bought it, it said that I don't have it. So hopefully this fixes it, and then we could play the new character, the Illusionist. Now, I've made posts, or I've even mentioned it in old videos, that they are coming out with a new class. I have not played it. I actually have not played the beta. I figured if I revealed anything through, like, from the beta, it would be like something that would be kind of bad for the most part. So I just did not want to do that. But for the most part, we are just going to be starting up a new character, because I'm kind of curious, is the off-season grind going to be different than the actual seasonal grind? That is the main question that I have right now, but I'm really not too worried about it. Alright, I think what we need to do here is just do this. Create. Alright, so we are good to go. Let me just go ahead, switch this back, and we are perfect. Now we got our Illusionist. We are going with TrickyMist, so you guys can easily find me if you guys are online. But let's just go ahead, go right on into the grind. They have skins for the character as well, which looks kind of cool. But obviously I do not have any of the skins for this player, or for this thing alone. But let's just go ahead, hop right on into it. We are going to be creating our very own game. Obviously you want to automatically put this up to level 5 just to get the most amount of XP gain as we go through the whole story quest. Now I'm just going to type in a bunch of random numbers just because we do not want really anyone to join, but if you guys seen the number combination, then feel free to join up. But yeah, so let's just see. Oh, alright. Let me just see, so that's that. Sorry, I'm I'm literally trying to relearn the game. What? Also, T is that. What is the inventory? Not R. Not I. I know that much. Okay. H. Man, I feel kind of like newbie at this. Let me, options. Let's go to keybinds real quick. Where's the inventory? That's my main question. Mouse 1. So, I know that's pickup and stuff. Maybe it's actually this. Hold on. It is. All right. Never mind. I'm just silly. I'm literally just silly. Let me change the song real quick. There we go. Now, if I remember correct, there is a skip just like right up over here. So once we get rid of these enemies, we can just go ahead, go over here, jump. And the skip is just right here. If you can make this jump, you can skip past like a bunch of enemies. You don't actually have to worry about much of anything, but there is a treasure chest that should give me some decent loot, especially early game wise, which is going to be really, really nice. Yeah, we are going to be collecting all this stuff. Out of my way, little skeleton. And they got me trapped. They got me trapped for a second. And my mercenary is having some troubles. Actually, I think that's a Captain Bone sword, right? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm really not sure. But I feel like that might be him. Nope. And my guy just died. He literally just died. Oh goodness. Alright. So now we are good to go. Let's just go ahead, go into town, do some quests, and just quickly progress. The whole idea about this live stream is to just try and progress as quickly as possible. The quicker we are, the better. I don't really want to accept the quest, but we might as well just go greet everyone real quick. Too bad there isn't a quick way to like leave that like little screen. No thanks. We're not here to do these little quests. We'll come back and do all the quests, to be honest. Alright, so there we go. I was kind of curious about that. Oof. Yep. Oof is right. Alright. Got this guy up here that we need to talk to, and I think we have to talk to the crafter down here. Yep. There we go. We even got one skill, so we are gonna have to look into that. Let me just take a look at this. So wind isn't active. What's the passives? So pretty much all actives. This one's a passive. Chance on cast or channel to reverse an enemy's gravity upon impact, causing that momentary and then smash into the ground, dealing AoE damage. Ooh, that's actually pretty sweet. But I'm trying to think, what should we do? Like, I think this one would be kind of sweet to have, the Circle of Guardians. This one's another passive. For some reason it skips down to here, so kind of curious. So these are two passives that might be kind of interesting. But I think the idea is that we want to go with this and make our way down to the Guardians. Hey dude, how's it going? Roblox, rowdy heads. But yeah, no, I'm just pretty much just grinding this game. This is one of the games that I was pretty much making videos for at one point, but they started up a new season and I'm just trying to quickly get up into the difficulties for the most part. And this is the new character, the Illusionist. It can summon armies, but I need to level up in order to do any of that. And that's pretty much just why we are on the game. Right now, I'm currently looking for a portal to the next area, and then hopefully we can take care of some enemies. Because really, I want to get up into the boss fight, because if I remember right, there are a few ways to cheese the boss. I wonder if they fixed some of them. If they did not, then we might be using those to progress even further. Ooh, look at that. We even have a guardian that like popped out. Oh, that's not even an active ability? What? Hold on. It says active, but it's not an active. active abilities would be in that like number slot down there. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I almost went down right there. That's a shame. I don't know what this game is. It's just click to watch. LOL. Ooh, nice. Yeah, this game is on Steam. It is on mobile devices as well, but you do have to pay for it. This game has actually been around since 2013. It came out, but they've been updating it, kind of like Diablo, the Diablo series, where they actually have the seasonal. So like the seasonal is more like competitive play style. By competitive, there's certain like things in the game that you guys have to grind out in order to be ranked. The higher the level you are, that like whatever level you make it up to, the higher your rank will be. And the ranking isn't like player based or anything like that. It's more based on the character that you are playing. So it's not like, let's say there's 10,000 people playing the game. It's not gonna base you off the 10,000 people, but if there's only 2,000 people playing the character that you're playing, then it'll just have you ranked among the 2,000 versus the 10,000. And there's rankings based off of that. If you go out into the main lobby before you even create a lobby or even join a match, you can actually see their medals of previous rankings. I obviously did not get a rank at all, just because there is a difficulty that is locked, and I don't really know how to unlock it. Granted, I could easily ask one of the developers, but I just kind of chose not to because I thought it would be kind of fun to discover that at one point. Except for if you have characters from the last season, they will honestly... Ooh, Magic Find. Magic Find's really nice to have. But if you have characters from the last season, they moved it off into the off season, so you get to keep all of that, but they are no longer going to be ranked. So I could easily go on there and just grind out like for a bit. But I figured it'd probably be better just to go on to a new character. So the way that these map layouts is usually if you find the portal, it's usually on the opposite end. And our main goal is finding these red portals. The little red dots on the map kind of show you where these enemies are. And trying to like fully discover them is kind of tedious. Even like these little symbols over here, if you can kind of see it, it looks kind of like a tree, but more like an arrow pointing up. Those are kind of like pickaxe symbols that represent the ore in the game. Now, the ore in the game is, they have specific locations on it as well, so there is quite a bit to take in on the game. It can be kind of complex to a degree, but every single time when you mine one of these, you will automatically get some XP towards your mining. So I got 2 mining right now. So if I mine this, it'll go up to 3, and it goes up by 1 every single time when you mine 1 ore. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh man. I gotta get out of there. I gotta get out of there. I literally almost died. But yeah, no, so there is a lot to the game. Granted, it looks very simple at first, but once you take in everything else that goes along with it, like where to grind at, where to farm, where to find certain materials, then it gets pretty complex. I probably shouldn't go there. I almost got stuck. I might almost have to go back down for my mercenary. But sometimes you might actually find these things on the map that are referred to as rifts, or unstable rifts. They are kind of like a little dungeon that's there for like a little while, but it's more like a survival. This little arrow that's pointing me down is showing me where my mercenary's at, I believe. Yep, it's definitely showing me where my mercenary went down. If we stand right here, it's going to revive. Oh no, I keep grabbing that by accident. My bad. But yeah, I unlocked my mercenary last season. So once you unlock it, you get to keep it forever, which is kind of nice for the most part. But I think the thing I'm trying to look for is actually on this side, the left side. It's probably up over here. So let's just go ahead, go up here. I'm kind of hoping to maybe farm a lot of copper. The more copper I farm, the more relics I could possibly get. It looks like I was wrong about that idea of the portal being over there. I'm trying to look. Maybe it's up here. Up here looks kind of suspicious. But yeah, also we have been grinding Anime Fighter Simulator. I almost have a character up to max, which is 250 for level, and it takes quite a while. I literally have it in the incubators, and by the time when it comes out, it's gonna be 249. So I might pop it back in for another day. But that's gonna be on Saturday, which meaning Sunday we'll be able to actually do a lot more stuff on it, especially with a maxed out character, knowing that they're probably going to increase the level. Now, if you see this black monster right here, this guy, he has the black skulls around it. That just means that he is a wandering mini boss on the map. Now, these guys give a lot of XP if you are able to defeat them. But being since I'm so low level, I don't really have that much gear, and I'm not really that leveled up. He's probably going to demolish me at this point in time. And he can summon in these like little larvae. Like, oh man, he just one-shotted me. Just full-on one-shotted me. Man, that is ridiculous. Also, we will have to farm our little raider guy here. Now, obviously, I don't have any rubies at the moment, but I'm kind of curious about something. Let's see how much copper is going. Just copper ore. Refresh. 5,000, so they're going for about 250 each. Oh no, 5,000 each is that one. What's the lowest? Let's sort it out real quick by price. So 100 each, 25,000. Yeah, so definitely this might be the way that I'm gonna go about it. We are going to just make a bunch of copper things that people can buy from us. And let's just go ahead and go back into that area. So the way that this map goes is that there's like 6 areas before you can clear the game, but then there is a 7th area, if I believe, because this is a boss fight right here. Then it curves around into this pyramid, which is another boss fight. I believe it comes down here. This is another boss fight, and then it keeps going around. That one's a boss fight. Goes up over here somewhere. Like, it's a bunch of boss fights. So 1, 2, 3. I think this is 1. So 4, 5. Like either 6 or 7 bosses before you beat the game, and then there is an extra boss at the end. So it is going to be quite a ways away before we are able to do anything about like trying to clear the game. And honestly, I just need to find a good farming method, because right now we are currently struggling. But definitely once we get up to that point where we can actually farm rubies, then I think we might be golden, because we are going to be pretty much getting our mercenary all set up so he can actually deal damage or even tank damage. Actually, I could give that to him. Let me just get rid of this guy. Let's take a look at our mercenary wherever he's at. Let's just look at inventory. Never mind. Here we go. Let's give him this one. How do I? So for some reason I just can't. I literally just can't equip anything for him. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, for like literally for some reason I just cannot equip anything to him. That is a shame. Oh wait a minute. Yes, equip. There you go, my buddy. Equip that as well. Got nothing there. You have something here, so that's good. And so it looks like I just have to right click. That's pretty sweet. Alright, there we go. Now he is much more tankier, and to check out his HP, all we gotta do is come here, go straight over to the Mercenary tab, and his max health is 197, which isn't too bad. I don't even know how much HP. Oh, never mind. We have 85. So he's definitely stronger than we are right now. Actually thinking about it, what's my current one? This one's way better. Let's just equip that. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so we are doing a lot more damage now, and our guy is actually able to do some DPS. It looks like he has a spear, so that's pretty good. Except for I'm taking a lot of damage for some reason. Oh, he's shooting arrows at me. That's why. I see, I see. That makes a lot more sense. But yeah, so the beginning grind is going to be slow. The later on grind is going to be much, much faster because at that point we are going to be trying to like power level our way all the way up. And I'm kind of hoping to level up super quick, which if I can get to the boss fight, I can actually show you a way to go about it. I'm gonna go. It was fun watching the stream. Thank you, thank you. We should be probably live streaming probably like later on this weekend as well. And I think next week I'm gonna make an announcement of something that I've been working on personally. But for the most part, thank you for tuning in and have a great rest of your day. But yes, just go ahead, go into the next area. Man, for some reason I'm always just trying to hit G, like thinking that's action, but it really is not. So it's just kind of like messing me up here and there. There we go. Oh man, these are like almost like, oh no, that's a mini boss right there. That's why. I was like, wait a minute, this ain't making any sense. But that guy is definitely a mini boss, so we gotta get rid of him. And he's gonna give us a bunch of XP or even items that are gonna be super useful. So we are just gonna be continually circling around, hoping that he will go down soon enough. Unfortunately, I do not have any abilities that I could just use flat out, so I can't really deal any damage to him. And they have been updating this game quite a bit in order to make the gameplay much smoother. Like I was reading some of the patch notes that they made some of the leveling grind later on in the game much easier, because there is only one method that you could do in the game to like progress at one point. It was like from level 80 to 100, and the method took maybe about 3 minutes at the fastest, maybe up to 10 minutes at the slowest, and you would probably get anywhere from like 1 million to maybe 2 million XP. Actually no, I think it was much lower. I think it was like only 200,000 XP, but either way, that is still pretty nice for the most part, especially for the end game grind when you're trying to like level up and it takes millions to level up. I risked it, and I just did not grab it. Oh my goodness, we did not get it. We did not get it at all. Gimme. There we go. Now I'm not sure. Whoops. Definitely don't do that in the middle of the fight. Oh man. When is Pet Simulator X giveaway gonna be? We can aim for that on... Actually, let me just look that up. Because did they add in a new world or no? I'm just going to... Yeah, we'll just look this up over here on this side. And they have a bunch of stuff going on with weapon fighting. But I don't think they really added in any new world. And they have a lot of visits though. That is insane. But we'll aim for one, not this weekend, but next weekend. We'll aim for next weekend Saturday, so the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the 12th, right? Yeah. We're aiming for the 12th. This stream is also only going to be an hour long. I am definitely going to be doing some offline grinding in between the live streams as well. So for the most part, we are going to be grinding this up. Even though I am only level 2 right now, we are going to increase that by a lot. Now I could easily accept all these quests just to get further on into the game, but I'm just going to simply wait on it and just kind of give it some time. Ooh, unfortunately we did not actually grab the portal. It's a shame. Actually yeah, let's go through here, double check something super quick in our inventory, see if we got a better weapon. Actually we did. Alright, nice, nice. Equip that. Never mind, that's level 4. So we can't even use it if we wanted. Oh, that's a shame. So I'm not really seeing anything that oh, actually, no, that's level 6. Man, I'm finding all this good stuff, but they're just like, they're not my level. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. What is this? I think that's mana, right? Let me swap that out. I honestly like having HP versus mana. Oh, it's level 3 though. That's why. That's why I can't do anything with it. It makes so much more sense. There we go. Actually, wait. Yeah, so if you literally time it, you could shoot over these walls. Now, I don't know how useful that's going to be, but that is going to be a game changer, in some sense. I almost want to go in there, but knowing it, I'm just not going to survive in there. Oh man, look at all those mobs up there. Look at all their little red dots. That's insane. It's ridiculous. But you know what? It's going to be some easy XP just because we can literally just funnel them down. And our guys should be able to tank some of the shots. And we could always pull him down even further so we don't actually have to worry about him going down at all. Oh man, this guy chunks. He chunks so much HP from like us. Ridiculous. So I really wish I had an attack ability right now. It would be so useful. But right now it is not looking like that's going to be the case. Let's just grab that. We got a war spike. Probably for the Mercenary, most likely. At least that would be my guess. This looks like to be not a normal enemy, but a special enemy. Now, I don't really know the difference between all the different symbols that you see on mobs in the game. Ooh, we got level 3 finally, meaning that we can change our potion out. But there are a lot of things in the game where it was like, you would just see mobs that don't actually have any symbols by their name. But that one right there had kind of like a light brown to like a lighter yellow, or kind of like a grayish. Actually, let's just go up here, snag some more mobs, and then we could actually tell you. So that is just a plain normal one, and those ones that you can kind of see right there have a unique ability. As to what their ability is, I really have no idea, so I won't be able to really help you out on that aspect. But for the most part, you can kind of see the difference. Maybe they have more HP, or actually that one's like super fast. Like he can catch me at any point, but he stops at like random times to like, I don't know, like think about what he's about to do next. I'm not really sure why they like sprint and then stop, sprint, stop, you know? But I really don't want him to hit me because he might actually just one-shot me because I'm like super weak right now. Except for I do like those like little guardians. They're doing decent amount of damage, which assuming I might have to get my magic up for it to do even more damage. Or actually I think it's intelligence, right? Has to be intelligence. Definitely just has to be. Because I'm kind of curious what those guys right there kind of scale off for damage wise. Either like intelligence, it cannot be strength because that wouldn't make any sense. I don't really know what that changes. But let's just go ahead and find the next portal, or even find the like little waypoint that we can claim. So there's the other portal. I want to get the waypoint real quick before we move on. I think it's down here. Like I think it's actually, it might be up there. I don't think there's nothing down in the bottom left, so it's probably upper right. We got some more mining. Let's just go ahead and get those. Granted, we probably missed out on a few. Probably can't get that. There we go. And yeah, here's the waypoint. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So the reason why I need the waypoints is so I could fast travel back here in the near future. Because if we go to the map, you'll just see random spots just not highlighted. That just means that we have not collected the waypoints. And it's better to have them now instead of trying to go back and get them later, because it can be very, very tedious. Alright, so we definitely do not do that much damage. It might almost be better to go back and farm in the first area and do the dungeons, and then you could easily just reset. Which, if you guys don't know how to reset, all you guys have to do is go up here, go to reset, and it'll actually reset the map, especially if you guys are farming a specific area. That is probably like the easiest way to go about it. It's one of those things where a bunch of newer players have no idea about, but it's very useful, trust me. Especially with these grinds, whenever you're just trying to grind out one area and you just don't know how to reset the actual game without having to close out the match and just recreating a new lobby to play. But yeah, so let's see. So we do not have any keys, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute, we do have a skill point though that we can use. I need to find a safe area where I can go to. Goodness, we lured way too many monsters. Look at that. There's even a special enemy after us. He has the lightning ball ability. Actually, I think the Zeus's like set will be perfect for this playstyle. Granted, I'm more of a far away like attacker, so I don't know how it's going to play out. Man, I should must go back onto my like other character to see how I can unlock the satanic difficulty, because I feel like that's going to be slightly more interesting, because honestly I don't even know how to unlock it. It's honestly still a mystery, but like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I guess I could always ask a veteran or just like a developer of the game and they could probably answer it almost immediately. But I feel like there's some fun in trying to like discover it like firsthand. But then again, that's just my personal thoughts. And as you guys can see, we are doing little to no damage. My goodness. Granted, we do have it on level 5. There we go. We got a magic sword. I'm pretty sure our mercenary is probably gone, isn't he? Oh man, something hit me. Something hit me hard. My goodness. I don't believe we have anything in stash. No, we don't. Alright. And can we create anything? I don't believe we can, but we actually might be able to. Oh man, I honestly just can't, like, literally for some reason I just cannot access it at all. You know what? Thinking of it, I'm pretty sure I played on controller on this game. Hold on. I'm pretty sure my controller is near my setup. So just give me a second and I can grab it. Because I'm pretty sure it's down here. Yeah, so I did find it. I just gotta figure out where the cord's at to plug it in. There we go. But yeah, no, I literally had to kitty-proof my desktop. And I know that sounds, but it... Oh man, there we go. Hey Sebastian Plays, how's it going? Sorry about that. I was just plugging in my controller. Oh yeah. So let's go back over here to the crafter, just because I was very, very curious about something. Yeah, so we do not have 1,000 gold, but we can definitely craft legendaries. That's perfect. We are going to keep that in mind as we move forward. I kind of want to get the ranged one. Actually, wait, is that the ranged one? Oh, I thought the ranged one was I was almost positive the ranged one was just like a female archer. I guess it's not. Strange. So I guess we'll hold off until we find something that's for the range guy. We are gonna put that guy or that on and that on. He's just gonna be a tank essentially. I'm trying to figure out what is the talents. Nope, it's not that. Not that one either. Alright, there we go. So it is Y. Perfect. Mercenary still has a bunch of HP, more HP than I do. Go ahead, go back over here. And let's see. Yeah, so we ended up dying over here. And I think what I need to do, I need to keep these guys over here so I can take full advantage of that Guardian. Oh man, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit for 13, and that's a lot of HP to me. I know, so I feel like I probably played on controller, to be honest. But then again, I really cannot remember. Like, I know even back in those days, I was honestly playing Minecraft Dungeons. I know I played controller on that because it made more sense. This one I'm not really sure. Like, I'm pretty sure I switched in between the two because sometimes I was just like, you know what, let's just try it this way. Then other times I was just like, let's just be critical about it with controller. I honestly can't remember, but I'm pretty sure if I look back at the videos, I could probably tell right away. Grab that. No idea what that is. But look at that, look at my Mercenary. My Mercenary is doing a lot of damage, and he doesn't even have a weapon. That's insane. That is honestly insane. Like, look at the amount of DPS. He's doing way more than I am, to be honest. Just grab all those. And he's helping me level up like crazy. We are probably gonna see if we actually picked up something for him. Never mind, we died. We died, you guys? Man. So this is gonna be a long grind for me. How did... Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. I am doing bad. Oh, it's honestly just B. I got it. I got it. I was just so confused. So confused on how to do it. Here we go. Let's hit B again. Go to the Mercenary, see if we actually got a weapon for him. I don't believe we do. No, we don't. Shame. And then I think we can probably sell these items up, and then hopefully we can get some better stuff. Yeah, we'll just sell all that, because honestly I don't need it right now. Even though that there's going to be a lot of stuff that I could probably use later on, I'm not going to hold on to it. There we go. So now we got almost 1,000, so we could craft a legendary. Now I'm kind of hoping for a better weapon. Or maybe just a better armor piece, to be honest. But honestly speaking, I kind of wish I was playing on the demon spawn. The demon spawn was so much fun. You didn't actually have to worry about much of anything. There was like a lot of stuff in the game that you could literally just accidentally fall off, like off the map and stuff. And it was just so annoying having all that stuff happen to you. But it was also kind of funny. But yeah. Also, I kind of want to play Phasmophobia again, except for I need to see if Chai is like down to play it. Because Chai is always like my go-to guy. He's the guy that I'm pretty sure Sebastian, you played with us in in the Discord voice chat, but some people don't know. But Chai always ends up playing games with me every so often. We haven't really played that much because our schedules haven't really lined up too often. But I definitely do want to play some more like spooky games and some other stuff because I do have a lot of games to play. Except for recently I've been more preoccupied with Lost Ark. And the only reason why I do not stream that is because I'm not really sure about half the songs on the game. I really don't want to deal with any of the of that stuff. Like if you guys don't know, there's like a bunch of stuff that is supposedly copyrighted and this and that. And there's always so many claims. There's like a bunch of them. Like if you hear it from other YouTubers and stuff like that, there's like a bunch of it that's kind of fake. But honestly, I try my best not to do any like deal with anything that would be potentially at that like level. You know, that's kind of why I'm using Pretzel Rocks. If you guys do not know what Pretzel Rocks is, it is a it's something offered through Streamlabs, and it's supposed to be copyright free music, but I always get these claims every so often that a certain track is supposedly going against whatever, you know? And it's always little things like that that kind of gets me a little worried. But either way, if it's something like if it's from a stream, I honestly just delete the stream and the claim just goes away. But either way, it's just like random things like that that I always have to be wary of. And it's the main reason why I don't stream Lost Ark, just because I'm a little skeptical on some of the songs used. Because I hear like a bunch of songs that remind me of like the good old days of like when I used to play Nintendo 64, and I feel like some of the tracks are probably copywritten from those days. Like I hear some tracks from Super Mario and a bunch of other stuff like that. So let's see. I think Portal's up over here, up to the right. Hey, the waypoint. Perfect. Now we don't have to look for that, but I'm pretty sure it's still up here. Has to be. Just has to be. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Bottom right. Except for it looks like there's a bunch of stuff in that middle. Fortunately, I'm not going to go down there and fight it. Here we go. We finally made it to King's Garden. Now, King's Garden is the very first area right before you go into the boss dungeon. The boss dungeon, I think, consists of 2 levels before you make it into the boss room, but other than that, you have to fight your way all the way through each of those levels in order to unlock the boss. And once we make it there, I can actually show you a nice little way to go about the boss fights. Now, the boss fights are going to be rather difficult depending on what level you are or how much damage you deal. Pretty much however you're able to survive in the game. Look at that, we already made it to the next area. Granted, we are going to be missing the waypoint. So let's see. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, so we are going to want to clear these guys as we go through this little area. Just kind of hoping to get rid of them as soon as possible. As you guys can tell, we still deal practically no damage whatsoever. Trying to think. Yeah, so we just healed up and we instantly lost half our HP. Trying to think, maybe we can skip a bunch of enemies, but I really don't want to because it's like XP that I could potentially get. Oh goodness. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm literally dead. Oh goodness. We literally almost died. We are definitely going to die here for sure. Unless we just do circles. Circles is always nice, right? Oh no. So those purple skulls is what kind of keeps you stuck in a certain spot for a while. And just like that, it took 81 damage from us. My goodness. Man, this is gonna be so hard. So we almost have enough. Let me just take a look at our inventory, see if we have anything. This one's apparently better, so let's just equip that. Let's see. So we don't have like really anything. Let's go ahead, sell. So I'm really hoping that we actually get something nice. Oh man, come on. How much? Oh, we're literally right there. We honestly just need to get like a couple more items and then we could sell it and then hopefully craft up a weapon. I say weapon just because I'm really hoping on the idea that we get a legendary weapon at like level 3 or level 4 status. And then we could just simply farm up the XP and then increase our damage output, because that's really what's holding us back right now. The higher the damage we have, the better, especially when moving forward. So let's see. You know what? We are gonna have to fight these guys. I was gonna put it off for a while just because I didn't think we needed to, but we honestly do need to. There we go. Let's take it. Take it all. We got some frozen gauntlets. Not really sure what to go about it. But I'm really hoping that our like little knight guy can do a lot of damage to these people. He still does not have a weapon though, so that might be an issue. Nope, definitely still does not have a sword. That's a shame. So we still have not picked up any weapons for him whatsoever, but if he did, he would be doing so much damage. It'd be ridiculous. There would be no question about it. That he would pretty much do more damage than I would be doing. He definitely has the HP. He has more HP than I do. And everything like that. But he literally doesn't even have anything to hit them with. Like, he's doing fisticuffs. That's essentially all he's doing. He's going up and just punching them. As for me, I'm like shooting out these like little orbs of fire and doing damage, but it's not that much. Like, he can honestly hit a giant group with AoE abilities, and then I can only do single target. At least at the present moment. Grab that. My goodness. So, I pretty much just struggled for like the first while. I think last time whenever I did this, I had a group of people that actually played the game with me. There we go, we got a Knight Lance. I think my mercenary person's going to go down here soon enough. Especially once that big mob gets over here, yep. And he went down. Let's just run all the way over here real quick. We're gonna find a nice little area to look at something before we go into any fights. Of course, it's literally level locked. It's just level locked, like flat out. Oh my goodness. Active, let's just do that. Here we go, we finally have an ability that we can use. Perfect, let's take a look at it. Oh man. That summoned a guy right away. Oh yeah, so this is definitely going to work. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't think that they would pair up like that, but that's perfect. Oh my goodness, if only I knew about this. If only I knew about this. This would have been perfect right off the bat. So I might almost have to go back and revive that guy. But I just want to see this. Like, look at that. And these guys don't even have like HP or anything to worry about. That's insane. Like, if I had this ability right off the bat, we could have like done so much stuff in the game. There wouldn't be anything that could stop us. My goodness. So this is like a mercenary, but better, just because they don't do anything. Like, they don't have any HP bars. Only I have the current HP. But you guys kind of get the idea. My goodness, that is amazing. But the thing that you want to do straight off the bat is that you want to grab anything and everything, because you can sell just about anything in the game. Whether if it's through the marketplace or if it's through just the trader or like the crafter for gold. But eventually you will pretty much want to like trade anything through the trader, just because you want to get as much rubies as possible for late game purposes. There we go. Finally got rid of him. But for the most part, you can kind of see how amazing this ability is. It's just early game. You want like a character that's really nice for early game. Granted, he is a DLC character. I don't know if you'll eventually get him or not, but you guys can kind of see what he's capable of. Anywhere, wherever I send this like little ball of wind, it sends these guys out to it. Like right there. Look at that, they hit him through the wall, which is perfect. Goodness. That is amazing. Let's see. So I really want this. So there's a proc chance hitting an enemy. So it says active, but it's really not an active. Fall of War, Illusionist, pact, sending all Sand Guardians charging into it. So maybe we might actually get that up. That might be kind of unique. And look at that, we actually got a sword for him, which is perfect. But he's gonna be more of a DPSer, not so much of like really anything else. There you go. Let's look at Mercenary. He has 257 HP. That is ridiculous. So we have finally figured everything out, and we are only about an hour into it. So let's just make a portal right here real quick. Go straight on back, and let's see if we can get something that's legendary. We are also going to change the music up. Just kind of like skip the track. Craft. Sorry about that. Craft it up. Items. Craft legendary. Come on, give us some good. Yep, boots. I can always use some boots. Oh man. 6 HP per second. That's perfect. I was really hoping for something else. But you know what we could do? We could do this. Craft a rare item for 250. And we got a shield. Is my thing just one-handed? No, it's two-handed. A shame. This one's a one-handed, meaning I can do this. There we go. We got some more survivability. We do have one more thing that we could use. What is this? Channel. The Chronomaster channels a physical spell onto the enemy quickly, aging them, decreasing movement speed, dealing damage over time. This can spread to nearby targets. That sounds pretty nice. But you know, let's just keep getting this thing up. The higher we get this, the better. Because those Sand Guardians are crazy. So yes, we are going to go down here. We're going to deal a lot of damage to those guys. I have my own like little bodyguards that take care of everything for me. I literally don't have to worry about. Oh wait, what is that? Come here. You're literally not doing any damage. You're just like a treasure guy. Back here. He is not leaving me. He's not leaving this little area. Oh my god. I literally just got rubies. Critical chance. Ooh. So we got our very first relic. I don't know what this station is. Station sounds weird. There you go. Blast off. Alright, let's go into King's Garden. Try and figure out where this waypoint's at super quick. I think it might be far left. That would make like most sense. Now, if you guys missed it earlier into the stream, we honestly made a lot of mistakes. I didn't know what abilities to use for the skill points, but we have finally figured that out, and we are progressing really nice now. So the first 40 minutes was kind of a waste. But now that we figured it out, we are golden to like progress through this super quick. The whole idea that I wanted to do was to speed run the whole campaign. The faster we did it, the better it was, but we did not really speed run. That was like the only issue. That was literally our one and only purpose, but unfortunately we were unable to do it. But for the most part, we are trying to get that mining XP up, as well as we are doing a whole campaign. Now I say whole campaign, but obviously this is going to be like little installments here and there of us just like streaming the campaign as we go about it. And I believe after this we are probably going to be doing some Lost Ark dailies and stuff like that, but obviously I'm not going to be streaming Lost Ark just for personal reasons. But that's just my honest opinion on it. But yeah, but I'm currently trying to like grind up to that point where I can actually do some like end game stuff. Like for example, there's this raid thing that is called a Legion raid, and I really want to do that. That just seems like a lot of fun, but it's going to be so technical and like so many mechanics into it, and it's just going to be crazy. But it is going to be pretty unique once we get up to that point, but I just don't see us getting there anytime soon, you know? Actually, I don't think they can get me from here. The more that I hit them with that, the less that they can do much about it. See, like right there, like they literally trapped me in here, but they honestly can't get close to me. Depending on how all that stuff went. Here's like a little special enemy. Man, so they got someone that can actually do some like damage. Like they do something where they drop something on me. So I gotta run away, but yet I have to worry about these skulls, which is gonna be annoying. See, there's a skull circle right there. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Thing is up there. Main question is, do I get rid of everyone here or not? Go. You know, I just honestly love this ability. This ability is amazing. I honestly don't think I can do much in the game except for just summon these guys in from a distance, and they literally take care of everything for me, which is perfect. It deals damage when it hits something. My goodness. And look at that, they're doing like 25 damage. That's insane. Imagine late game. Late game they're gonna be like doing thousands or something. Something crazy. My goodness. This is gonna be so nice whenever I make it up to the wormholes and stuff like that. See, with the demon spawn, I could go into those like these blacked off areas. Because that's pretty much like a cliff to this character, but the demon spawn was literally something special. Like you can honestly go over it and you cannot get hit. Oh man, I might go down here. I just might. Come on, ability, go off. Get him. Never mind. I'm just gonna get my guy back up. Elemental flask. What is that? Oh, that's that. Got it. Let's equip that. There we go. We're getting some gold. So I don't even know why the gold like drops randomly. I at first thought it was the demon spawn, but I don't think that's the case. It is always interesting. Always interesting. Like there's so many things in the game that I still don't really understand, but I'm still like slowly learning it. And I like how my guy's just throwing out these random flasks, hoping to do damage. Right here, I think we just circle them around without actually having to worry too much about anything. Of course, these enemies are just all ranged, so I definitely do have to keep attacking them. Otherwise, they're just going to keep shooting arrows at me. There we go. And if I believe correct, it is over on the left. I'm pretty sure these dungeons stay relatively the same in a sense. There we go. Level 2, here we come. Or no, level 3. Temple 3. There we go. Get them, my pretties. Go get them. So I'm trying to think, what was this area like? Like, was it like one of those things where it's just like still upper left or middle? Because I'm pretty sure it was towards the middle. Not positive on the location of where the door is at, because I think this one has a chance to change on like the spawning of the door, you know. My goodness, but this thing is so broken. It is so broken for this like early game. Like I can literally just summon my guards and they will do practically everything for me, and I can circle back and they'll still get hit with it. And just like toss my like summoning thing out just instantly. It just demolishes. So there's nothing down there. No, it's definitely up here. Maybe? Yeah, it's right here. We're just gonna skip those guys. Those guys will come back for. And this one, we're just gonna funnel these guys in. These guys are gonna take some wind damage. Definitely do not want to get trapped back here. That is kind of the goal, is not to get stuck there. So I don't want to lure too many people towards me, but I don't think that's going to change much because I can see there's a lot of people coming. There is a bunch of people coming. There we go. Get him, my guardians. Get him. All right. So we need. I think this is a pressure plate, right? Or is it just a straight on like walking to the dungeon area? Yeah, I honestly cannot remember. Oh my goodness, there's so many. There's so many things going on right now. Come on, come on. Oh man, that is literally a mini boss. Save me. Save me, my guardians. Get them. Get them, my pretties. Oh my goodness, that guy did so much damage to me. That guy did so much damage. Get him, get him. Alright, good, 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 good. Oh my goodness. That guy did so much. Like one hit and he did like 100 damage. He like did 2 hits to me and just did so much. My goodness. These guys are ridiculous. Like early game, they're tough to beat. Late game, they're like nothing. Oh, and then we even got a shield, but it's not that great for stats. Another mini boss right here. We're just gonna take him out right away. Right on, focus him, get him out of here. We do not want him to hit us, because if he hits us, he'll do massive damage to us yet again. And if you can see that arrow, the arrow doesn't really pop up until it's like right in front of you, you know? Just like split-second decision to move out of the way, or just to full-on take it. So here we are just gonna lure these guys back down. So definitely, it's not one of those boss fights where you actually have to worry about pressure plates to unlock the boss. It's just simply walking up there into the boss area to trigger him. So for the most part, the idea is that we are going to be trying to get this whole area cleared out so we can just do our like little method, see if the method even works. If it does, then you guys will see firsthand of what I'm actually talking about. I did cover it in a video before on like possibly cheesing the boss, but early game it is going to be perfect because you guys can honestly farm the boss this way if you guys want for some like items and levels, but it's completely up to you. Like this guy can easily do it just because of this one ability alone. But right there, as you guys can see, we actually ended up dying, which is a shame. Go ahead, respawn, and man, those archers do a lot. I have 600. Let's see our gear. Lightning resistance. That's pretty much, I'm just trying to equip anything that I can for the most part. Yes. Alright. Yeah, I want to get level 8. Or even this. This one might be even better. Sell items. Sell all. Alright. Yeah, so we'll just sell everything. There we go. We got 2,000, which means we can craft up 2 legendaries. Come on, come on, let's get 2 of them. Got war cannon. No idea what that is. Of course, it is literally a gun. But Crusader helm is pretty good. We'll take it. Go all the way to King's Garden. If you guys do not know, if you guys ended up dying in the game, it'll pretty much have everything saved for like enemy wise. So obviously we could clear out this entire area if we want, especially not having to worry about any of these enemies moving forward. That might be a good move. But you know what? Actually, yeah, let's just clear out the enemies that go to the portal. So if we do end up dying, and it's not a big deal, meaning that we don't actually have to worry about much of anything. Grab some of these items super quick. There we go. Temple 1. So obviously there's really no enemies here to really stop us. And it is super nice. What is this? Spellblade? Yeah, no, so they can't use it. But he can use that. Good. Do, do. Have this guy take those guys out. Go get him, my pretties. There we go. We're just grabbing everything. Getting rid of spellcasters. But for the most part, it is still a pretty easygoing game. And it is a nice, simple game that can pretty much get you anywhere that you really want to go. Oh man, my guys went everywhere. Oh, I see. They're the ones that actually have that charge number. I was so curious about that. So I'll have to look more into the Sand Guardians, to be honest, in order for me to like fully understand what they do. Get a poison flask. Oh man, for some reason I just can't speak today. I'm like missaying words left and right. Goodness. Get him. Get him. Get him away. There we go. Got a rune blade, which will be really nice. See, I like how I always end up choosing like characters that need like spell related weapons. And really I don't need spell related weapons. Like I always for some reason end up picking characters like that. Anything like spell related I always end up choosing for some reason. Let's see, a rune blade. It is a one-handed too, which is perfect. Gonna be super nice for me. I thought I picked up a poison flask. Did I not? Oh, I did. Right there. Except for it's level 9. We can't even use it. Oh well. But right there we are doing 60 damage per hit. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna be doing a lot of damage to us as well. So I'm not gonna be too careless. I'm just gonna sit down here and let them come to me. I feel like that might be a smarter move. Here we go. Get hit. Like that. Of course. Here comes the special enemy. Obviously, we're not gonna let him get close to me because I really do not want to run all the way back through here. Potentially trying to run back and just kind of like do a little marathon of us dying and running back to the same area where we died at. That is the goal. But for the most part, there we go. We are finally back up into Temple 3 here almost. Actually, no, we are in Temple 3. I meant in that area where we died at is what I was trying to get at. Once we defeat this boss. There we go. There we go. And obviously here are all the enemies for some reason. They're literally just right here waiting for us. And we're just going to pick up everything just because it makes more sense to get them all off our screen. If you guys do not want to see like common, rares, or just magic items or like uncommons or whatever they're called, you could easily change that in the settings. Oh my goodness, we keep dying. You know what? We'll probably end stream once we defeat the boss. So we'll just keep going until we get up there. Do we need... Actually, wait a minute. We do have to get a random legendary. What is this? Is another one. Energy, poison damage. And then it goes up even higher. That's actually better. Yeah. So, hold on. This guy, is there anything here? No. Let's go to sell. I'm pretty sure that we can just sell everything here. There's honestly like a lot of stuff that we can just flat out get rid of. And then if we go back to craft, we should be able to craft up one legendary. Like that. The lucky charm. Perfect. I will take that for sure, and we get some XP gain out of it. Let's sell that as well. There we go. But yeah, So it looks like we are doing pretty decent. I should definitely put up a portal. I kind of forget, if you die and the portal's still there, does it stay there? I don't believe it does, but it's all for the sake of science whenever it comes right down to it. Because if it does stay there, then it's going to be super nice. Also, we do have some skill points that we can use. Let's see. I really want that up, because the more damage they do, the better. Hands on cast. I always forget what this is. Gravitational slam. But no, we're just gonna do this. The more damage that does, the better. So we upped our Hand Guardian's damage along with this ability. This ability's like impact is a lot. And the more that we can get those up, the better. At least, I know I always say it all the time, but it's honestly the truth about it. Right there, you can kind of see it. Also, I kind of like how I could like shoot on the other side of stuff because I'm just lobbing a flask up and over. Where is it? Oh man, hour and 15 minutes in. I should definitely see if there's like anyone on that's actually doing Lost Ark right now. If there is, then we might be doing that. Hopefully doing some Abyssal Dungeon stuff. But knowing it, they're probably like not, like the main group probably is not on. That's what I'm assuming, but they actually might be. They might be on. Let me just pull up Discord super quick. Yeah, no, so I do not believe that they're on at all. That's a shame. And the Electric Psycho is still going, which is perfect. We have him up. Oh man, it looks like Blasted Super Phasmo though. Pretty sweet. I might have to go see what he's doing. So goal right now is to hopefully beat this mini boss, defeat the actual boss, and hopefully move on from there. But right there you can kind of see them doing a lot of damage. Let's see, Quarterstaff, that it's a two-handed. Damage slightly goes up, not by much, so we're probably not going to use it. Probably take out these guys so we don't actually have to worry about them moving on. Oh man, keep going up. Now obviously there's going to be a lot of more mini bosses. I'm pretty sure there's pressure plates that we have to activate, because I'm pretty sure that there's pressure plates on both sides. My goodness, this guy is fast. He's ridiculously fast. This guy probably just hits really hard, seeing how he has the black skulls. The black skulls usually mean that they do more damage output than the other ones, but maybe the other one was just like super special in the idea that he was really fast. There we go. Yeah, so we could just go up there and activate him. So definitely not in a rush to do it. For our safety, I really want to get rid of these enemies, because I really do not want to get demolished. Oh man, it seems like we're just getting a little bit of everything for weapon wise, but that's honestly whatever. There we go. So this is what you want to do. Put in a portal, wait for him to spawn in. Once he does spawn in, this is what you want to do. Go in, go back through, and then the blockade should be gone. Yep. And then I could just sit here and I'll be safe. But you kind of get the idea. So if we just sit here, send him out. Oh man. But this one's kind of hard to cheese just because he has the avalanche ability. But I'm pretty sure I can still put them on him. But honestly, you guys kind of get the picture of it. But these guys are going to be on him 24/7 no matter what. And I'm not going to be dealing that much damage to him. Granted, he has a lot of HP. 26,000, which is a lot to me. To other people, it's probably like nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure later on he has like millions of HP, but that's besides the point. But I honestly want him to get him halfway down for HP wise, because then he's going to switch up his whole tactics. This thing, he's probably going to be able to heal all the way back up, because we do not deal enough damage to take them all out. And somehow we ended up dying. My goodness. It's so bad. Like, how am I going to beat him? Like, how? My goodness. I'm just doing so bad. Which class uses the claw as weapon? Which class? I believe the monk. The monk should be using the claw because that's what my friend used. So one of my friends named Metal Mike, he used the claw, which I believe was the monk character. So if we go back, it's just save and exit, follow back to the character selection. Hero selection. Whoops. Let me see. Actually, I think it was Samurai. Samurai, like he always played the Samurai for some reason, and he always used the claw as a weapon. I believe, you know what? I think Shaman probably uses it as a weapon as well. Because look, like literally look at his hands, but most likely he probably doesn't, because it looks like he's more of a spell. But I would say definitely try Samurai. Nomad, like honestly, I still have to go through all these. Like, I think the only characters I really played was Demon Spawn, Pyromancer. I think I tried out the Redneck for a little bit. This one uses like a spiky thing. The Marauder, Amazon. Like I tried like only a few out of like the many, even though I have majority of them. Wait a minute. This thing right here, this guy, exclusive, which I'm pretty sure is like that pass. But either way, I would say definitely Samurai would be your best bet. Yes. Go ahead, go around and back into it. Just gotta make a game. Magic Find, XP gain. That's pretty much all that we're doing this for, is for the XP gain and stuff. I should almost level my guy up, like 3 more times. Maybe we just sit here and just clear out these enemies and then get our XP gain. I'm thinking that might be the best case for us right now, is to get that as high as possible. So it looks like we're getting a decent amount of XP. It's not too great, but not too bad. So I'm kind of hoping for some special enemies in order to progress even further. Or even trying to get some relics. Relics would be really nice early game. Especially like certain ones. Like if I can literally get the skeleton key one, which I believe gives you like 99 regular keys, then I can literally just open up chests like all day long. Not anywhere whatsoever. You're welcome. But thank you for tuning into the stream. Really means a lot. But yeah, no, I've honestly put in a lot of hours into this game. Granted, I've only played like a handful of characters, except for I've like kind of seen a few characters played by other people, and I've kind of learned from them of what they use, because I would always offer to give them items as well. Except for I still want to get up there with like different characters. Like I might almost try the Marauder or the Amazon, because I heard that they're like the highest DPS characters from 14. They have some builds that are ridiculous. Especially I honestly cannot see how people can do the hardcore stuff, especially the wormhole, whenever they set those records. Because if they lose at the higher wormholes, then they would literally have to restart. I honestly don't think I could ever do that because the hardcore would be insane. Like you guys seen it, I've died so many times. I feel like I just need to become more professional, professional like with the characters I play because I'm still rather newbie to it. I think the Pyromancer I could probably get away with the idea of making it up to that point of making it to the hell difficulty, or even making it all the way up to Satanic possibly without ever actually dying, or even Demon Spawn. Demon Spawn would be a pretty decent one to have as well. Oh man, my movement speed, I literally just got cursed. Oh no, oh no, oh no. But for the most part, it's not really too bad. So let's see. So I'm pretty sure the entrance is bottom right, and then the exit must be upper right. Pretty sure that's going to be the case. Not positive on it. And I think what I kind of want to do is we're going to clear out this map, and then we are also going to clear out the next 3 areas, moving up into the boss fight area, until we just level up a few more times. Like right there, we're already like halfway up to level 9. Now, I know you can like advertise the streams and stuff over in the actual Discord for the game, but I choose against it. Just because I feel like it's funner just to stream randomly and stuff like that, and not really do so much advertising for it. But then again, that's just me. There we go. Oh man. But yeah, so this is probably... No, this is just the entrance. That means my idea was wrong. It's literally the opposite of it. Ugh. So pretty much once we reach level 10, then we are going to take on the boss. That's kind of like the whole idea right now. I'm pretty sure level 10 we can actually get the other ability as well. The one that I was kind of looking at, which is this. Create Sand Guardians in a circle around the Illusionist, increasing Sand Guardians damage. See, like, that would be amazing. And that's literally inactive. On hit. Like, I feel like this, actually, you know what, let's just put one in there. Because I have mixed feelings about that gravitational pull. But I feel like it's not going to be the greatest ability, just because it's on proc. But overall, it actually might be really, really good, and I'm just not giving it a chance. So we'll just give all these abilities chances. If they don't seem like they're doing that much, then we are probably going to reset and give them, like, give the skill points to something else. Hit them with that. Oh man, we are hitting a lot of ores, which is really nice. We're getting all that XP up. So we need to get it up to like 250. So we might have to come back here and farm that stuff up. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is where we're going to find all the mini bosses with all the large XP gains. Let's just keep hitting them up. Just like that. Gonna get rid of those guys, stun them a little bit. Go. Man, that was insane on the amount of XP that we just gained right there. So as you guys can see, we are doing a decent amount of damage. And it is looking pretty good for us. There's a special enemy right there with the red circle, as you guys can see. I'm going to target him specifically because he's going to give a lot of XP. I think he gave like 100, which is nice. But we are just going to clear out this whole area, this whole map. So if we actually do end up dying, we do not have to worry about coming back and clearing them in the later run. So I'm trying to see how much XP I gained. So if you guys see the little purple numbers, those are actually the XP gains. Because we have percentages, it kind of messes up with the numbers. Like it's like 13 point, like 3.5 or something like that. Like those like little decimal numbers are the small percentages that I have on gear. And honestly, I don't really know what that thing is, like the big pixelated thing is. I'm pretty sure it's caused by something, but maybe actually it might be a passive. Might be a passive ability. I honestly didn't even look at what the passive ability was for the Illusionist. Because, you know, when you pick a character, there's a passive ability that says right at the top part of the actual character. I just never actually looked at it. That really just might be the case for that ability alone. But I think my best bet is just to hit right there, or maybe like beginning of the hallway there for that. Goodness. Goodness. Let's hit them all up. Oh man, there's a special enemy. Do not want to get hit by him. So we're just gonna run away. There we go. We got some runes. We got a bunch of things. Your poor little skeletons. Give me all the items. So it looks like we cleared it out for the most part. So now we can move on. And I'm pretty sure the doorway is still going to be bottom left in this area. It, like, this map specifically usually stays the same. And that's just from countless hours of running through this area. And I'm pretty sure I tried grinding this out just to test something out. Pretty much to get the Prime Evil artifacts. Which, if you guys don't know what that is, there is a guy that allows you to open up a portal of some sort if you turn in all 6 or 7. Oh man, nope. I guess they did end up changing it, which is kind of good. Let me just go ahead, go up here, kind of search for it. Not sure if it's going to be up here. Oh, but there's a special enemy right there. But yeah, no, honestly speaking, I've been just like super tired the last couple of days. I really don't know why, but I've just been feeling drowsy. Let's just go ahead and send our like little sand guardians out. So it looks like it might be top right. No, but there is a bunch of spellcasters up here. Hey, look at that! We got level 10. Perfect. Now I think we unlocked our second row of abilities, so we can actually do this one thing I was looking at. Or maybe not. Maybe it's level 15 that we activate it. No, level 12. Oh, they tell you which tier you unlock it at. So level 12 is what we're looking at. Level 48 for that. Alright, that makes sense. Increase that. So 84 damage. That is going to be really, really nice. My goodness, so it is going to be insane once we unlock those. Especially with the amount of damage that we deal out right now. My goodness. They are doing so much. All those like little sand guardians are hitting for like what, 58 per like swing. And I usually have 3 of them up at a time, which is insane. And our HP is almost at 500. So right now I am summoning a bunch of my guys out. They are doing a bunch of damage, dealing all that damage over time. Oh man, that's so crazy. But yeah, but for the most part, we are probably going to be uploading a Hero Siege video, most likely, probably not right away, but we are going to try and get that going once we reach level 100 in this seasonal character. Because I really just want to see if the farming methods for the ores and stuff have changed. If they have, then I definitely need to correct those moving forward, and then we can just make seasonal grinding videos and just kind of like help you guys out in trying to get resources and materials. Just because if you don't know, sometimes the farming methods do end up changing in games, and that's going to be one of the main things that we are going to have to keep an eye on. Because if they honestly change up, then I need to let you guys know ahead of time. At least that's my thought process on it. But there we go. Get rid of some things. We got 1600 gold. Pretty sure we're gonna have a lot more. We have 200 slots. We have 122 filled so far. All right. I think if we take these guys out, we should be golden. Come on, little sand guardians, knock them up. Hit them, hit them. All right, there we go. Battle saw. Let's see if we even have a weapon for this guy. One-handed melee, perfect. And he gets the shield. All right, so now he's gonna be having so much more HP than I do. 837. Oh my goodness, he's gonna have so much. He's gonna do so much for me right now. He is honestly just gonna be tanking, full on tanking, and he's doing like 77 damage per hit. Granted, I'm doing so much right now as well, just because of my sand guardians. I literally don't have to worry about a thing. I can just full on tank it. Here. I don't know if I want to take those hits though. I see that special mini boss. Get out of here. There you go. We hit level 11, which is perfect. We are taking some hits right now. I have to watch my HP bar just in case. I really do not want to get hit by all those abilities because there's a few mini bosses there. More of the mini bosses, the more trouble that I have to be wary of. There we go. Let's collect all the items. And yes, we do have the increased storage. So obviously we have the 200 storage spaces. Sorry, I did not clarify that earlier, but I'm pretty sure we have all the DLC packs, to be honest. Yeah. Except for we do not have that exclusive character that I seen earlier when we were at that hero selection screen. Man, that thing is proccing so often. That gravitational slam. That thing like puts them up midair and then slams it in, but then they still take all the hits from the Sand Guardians and my Mercenary as well. That is rather a broken ability. There we go. But also, I'm kind of glad to see some people are taking some of my advice from last season. One of my many advices was the idea of like selling copper ore for like cheap. It is a super easy way to go about getting rubies. I'm kind of glad that people are doing that method just because it makes a lot more sense moving at it at that pace, you know? And it's such an easy way just because copper ore is just so valuable. It's probably the most valuable ore in the game, even though you have to come back here into the normal mode just to farm it. Alright, there we go. And if you guys don't know, while you guys are looking at some of these items that are on the ground, the little quotation or like that little symbol with the number means how many slots they have. Acid flask. Let's just quickly look that up. Where is it? Let's see if there's any other like acid flasks. So I'm pretty sure this is the one that we picked up. It's level 10. Just go all the way down here, see if we see another one. Nope, so that is the one and only acid flask. And just like I said, these numbers indicate the number of like slotting that you could put on. So right here, this one has a 1 and you can see that you could put 1 gem into it. This one has 4 and you guys can see the little 4 slots. You guys kind of get the idea behind it. So let's just keep on going forward. We are probably going to try and cheese the boss, but knowing it, we are not going to be able to really cheese him just because of the idea that he can literally just do the avalanche ability to us over and over again, and we can't really stop him. But there are a few ways to go around it. So let me just show you the method again. Put a portal down once he spawns in, like little blockade right here. So I'll let him do something. This blockade is blocking us from doing anything. So all you have to do, go through the portal, go back into the boss fight, and the blockades are gone. If you guys want to get rid of the portal, simply try and summon it again, and bam, right there. It is gone, and you don't have to worry about it anymore moving forward. And I can simply just summon my guys, or my guardians, right on him, and he's doing a bunch of gravity slams, which is ridiculous. Like, look at him. He's just flying straight up into midair. It's absolutely crazy. So the idea is that I want to get him down to about halfway, because once he goes halfway for HP, then he stops doing the avalanches, meaning I don't have to do much of anything. I could literally sit outside of the boss fight area just to be able to like hit him with abilities and stuff, and he won't be able to hit me. Alright, so my guy is still there. I was getting kind of confused about it. This one is a big issue just because he can heal back up to full, and I really don't have the DPS to outdo it, you know? But he healed some HP, but I'm pretty sure he only does it once. So if you're unable to take out those guys within that time period, no worries. He does it just once, and you guys are pretty much golden. Now we just gotta get him down to about like 40,000 HP, and then we'll be set. Come on, hit him. Hit him. My goodness. But, oh, we're just level 11. Never mind. Alright, so about 50,000. We're almost there. Oh, man. So I guess maybe 38,000 is the halfway point, right? 38.05. Looks like that would be the halfway marker. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Now we can honestly just sit here and just summon our guys on top of him. We don't have to do a thing. Yeah, so I could just press and hold down my left bumper, and then I'm fine. But honestly, there's a bunch of bosses where you could just flat out cheese it. It's completely up to you guys. You guys can play it legit if you want. There are a few areas that you could honestly sit in and still hit them without any worry at all. Pretty sure this corner is one of them. Except as you guys can see, I can't hit him from this corner for some reason with my ability, because it gets stuck right there. But I'm honestly just going to sit right here, and I think we should be fine. But yeah, so as we are just slowly destroying Garog the Destroyer, we can go ahead and slowly get ready to end stream, because once we defeat him, we are going to be ending stream. We are going to do some offline grinding on the game in between the streams in order to get further into the game. But for the most part, if you guys ever have any questions during the stream, be sure to ask me while I'm streaming it, just because I will answer you as honest as I can, because I have played the game for quite a long time. I have quite a lot of hours in the game as well, so I know a lot of methods to go about the game itself. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in for today's stream. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, especially if you guys enjoy these kinds of streams where I just play games that you guys probably have played at one point or another. And if you guys ever have questions, you guys can easily just ask me, because I'll probably reveal anything that I know about on how to go about certain ideals and stuff like that. I always try to be the most helpful person whenever it comes to like gaming wise. I'm more referred to as a community player when it comes right down to it, for the most part. But anyways, yeah, we are just about to finish up the boss fight here. I'm hoping for some good items. Usually you get some relics and stuff like that, but I always have the worst luck at it. But let's just see what we can get. Come on, give us some good. 2,000 HP down to 1,000 HP, and then down to 0. There we go. Come on, good items. Ooh, we got some rubies and double chest. But I don't think we got anything, yeah, our inventory is full. How do I think we just drop this and then pick up the legendary. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope to see you guys on the next one, and have a great rest of your day. See ya.